Hey there, More here, and thank you for joining me on my channel today. And welcome to Tip Tuesday, the show where we dive into tips for the beginners, the free-to-play, and the low-spend accounts. And today's idea and topic, gems. Where to spend them, what not to spend them on, and the best way to actually use them. So let's get into it. All right, now let's get into these. Gems. What are gems? Gems are right there, right above my head. They are one of the currencies in the game that you can get to help progress your account and just do things in your account within the game itself. In general, you have different forms of currency in the game. You have energy, you have arena tokens, you have silver, and you have gems. Gems can be spent on different things in the game to help either buy something that helps help your account out, or just progress your account in a certain specific area for one thing or another. Excuse me. However, just like in real life and just like in other games, there are good buys and there are bad buys for your gems. There's gems that you can just buy and it's a waste of your energy, a waste of your currency. And there's other things that are really good buys that just help, that can definitely help progress and improve your account overall. And we'll get into those. I'm going to talk about a couple honorable mentions first. Then we'll talk about the 3-1 that are actually one of the worst buys, I think, in my opinion, for your account. And definitely at the end of the video, we're going to get into the best buys and the most efficient use of your gems. So stick around to the end. You can check out the most top beneficial use of your gems. So let's get into those honorable mentions real quick for you. Right here, let's go into the shop. Many people actually forget about this. Right here next to my head, there's a tab for a gem shop. Right here is where you can directly spend some of your gems to buy specific things within the game itself. I think one of the decent honorable mentions is going to be right above me, right here, the Clan Boss Key. The Clan Boss Key can definitely be a very big benefit for your account. If you are in a situation where you just need a little bit more damage on the Clan Boss, just one more key will get what you're looking for, whether it be you're trying to complete a mission, trying to get that 100 million damage against the Clan Boss, or you just need a couple million more to get that next chest. Whatever the case may be, 100 gems is not that bad of a cost to get that next key, so you can pull that off because you can get some decent benefits from the Clan Boss, and 100 gems in the end is not all that hard to acquire and get through and accomplish. The next one I want to get over here and let's get a champion. Come here. Is going to be your masteries. You can spend scrolls to get all of your masteries. It's 800 gems. I know that is actually quite a bit of gems. It does take a decent amount of time to acquire 800 gems, especially if you're a free-to-play or a low-spend account. Free-to-play like me. 800 gems, I have to make the conscious effort to acquire and build up that many gems if I want to go down this road. I personally have never done this. I've never spent the gems on the scrolls. However, looking at it, breaking it down and talking to other people about it, it is comparable and it is worth the it's a good cost in the end. However, I personally don't think it's a good buy because I think you should just grind it out instead. There's other nuances and other benefits that you can get if you just grind it out, whether it be you level up your champion, whether it be you can level up other champions, or you can scroll out 2 champions at once. There's a few different things that you can get overall that's just a little bit better. I prefer to grind it out. That's just me and my personal opinion. I don't think it is definitely a good buy on the scrolls, but it's definitely not a bad buy. It's somewhere in the middle. That's why it's on the honorable mention list. So, hey there. If you're liking the video so far, hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks. So, let's get into the third honorable mention, and it's the last honorable mention. We go back over here to the shop. Come here, shop. Gem shop, and it's going to be the one that's right here next to my head right here. It's the 100% XP boost for 3 days. It does cost 280 gems, so it's not necessarily cheap. However, to my opinion, I think it's a decent buy and definitely an honorable mention because there are times where you just need a little more experience to be able to grind your food out. You just need a couple more days because you just got more food that you want to crank out. You want to get that next 6-star, right? You need that next 6-star. 6 stars help progress your account. And without the experience boost, it is absolutely a waste of your energy to try to level up and grind up food for the next 6-star. It is twice as much energy. It's a waste of energy if you don't have an experience boost. You're better off waiting for your next experience boost because you get a 1 day every week in your weekly quests. It's better for you to wait to that 1 day that you can get that and then just grind dungeon in the meantime to get more artifacts and better gear. So I think the 3 day is definitely an honorable mention. And with that, we'll roll right into the ones that are a bad buy. Right above it, the 1 day I think is definitely a waste of your gems. Because look at that, the 1 day is a 140 gem cost, while the 3 day is a 280 gem cost. The 3 day costs twice as much as the 1 day, but you get a whole day free to go with it. My opinion, it is definitely a waste of your gems. Do not spend your gems on a 1 day experience boost. Spend your gems on a 3 day experience boost unless you're in dire straits and you're just in an emergency and you just need to level up like 5 more champions, whatever the case may be. Then by all means, do what you got to do for your account. I think the 1 day is a waste of energy. The 3 day is definitely more beneficial for you, but I still think it's an honorable mention. We'll get into the top 3 ones in just a little bit here, but let's finish up these waste of your energy ones, the bad buys, the ones that are not good for your account. All right, I think the next ones that are not good for your account are going to be actually these 2 right here, your 2 gems right here, your shards, sorry, your blue shard packs. I don't think they're worth the time and effort. I don't think they're worth the energy to spend, the gems to spend on these. You get blue shards as you progress through the account, as you progress through the content itself. They will just drop. Especially when you start getting to the higher level dungeons, sometimes you get ancient shards as rewards. They drop out of the dungeons. Sometimes you'll get the ancient reward shards out of the clan boss chests. They just happen. They will start acquiring. I 100% free to play. And look, I have 111 ancient shards on my account. You just need to definitely be self-disciplined enough to not actually spend the gems. Spend the shards. Unless, of course, you're one of the people that want to just, as soon as you get a shard, drop it and see what's in there. Me, personally, I am saving those up because I want to do a shard opening video, but I want to do a 200 shards, so statistically, I'm guaranteed to get at least 1 legendary. Now, whether that's actually worth my effort, my time, I'm not sure. I'm about to actually do a video about that, and I can put a card up in the corner. We're going to talk about whether legendaries are actually worth it for the free-to-play account or not. So, what is the third, in my opinion, the third thing that is the waste of time for your gems? I think it is the potion pack that's down there. There's no reason, in my opinion, to spend 350 gems, especially for arcane potions. Arcane potions are the generic one, the one that is actually open every single day. Forward to dungeons right there above my head, the arcane key. That keep is open every single day of the week. It's never closed. It's never locked out. You have always got access to it. It is not very hard of a dungeon to run. You can run it on stage 15 pretty darn easily. I run stage 15 in 1 minute 4 seconds. I can run that, grind that out pretty quick, and get the potions that I need. And on top of that, a lot of times potions will drop from other places as well, like the clan boss. I will get clan boss, in the clan boss chest, I will get potions dropped all the time. It just happens. So there's no need to actually spend your gems on the potion pack, in my opinion. That's just me. Come over here, let's see this. I have a ton of gems, and I hardly ever grind any of the keeps because they just drop from other places, whether it be daily rewards, whether it be clan boss rewards, whether it be, they just drop. It happens. So if you just run with it and you just progress your account, you're going to get your potions. So there's no need to actually buy your potions. In my opinion, I don't think you need to do that. So I would highly suggest that you don't do that for your account. Okay, so that was the honorable mentions. Those were the bad buys. So what are the good buys, right? There's many different things you can get. So what are the good buys in this game for your gems? All right, now me personally, these are the ones that I personally like to do, and I say you should do as well. Now, these first two, they're definitely long-term investments. If you are going to be playing this game for a long period of time and you feel like you're going to be here for a while, then definitely invest in the mine. The gem mine itself is definitely worth the investment. I know it takes about 1,500 gems to max this guy out, But if you're going to be around for multiple months playing this game, grinding this game out, even if you don't log on every single day, but if you log on every couple times a week, then you know what? This gem mine is definitely worth your investment because it generates free gems for you. Hold up to 15 gems. It takes less than 1 day for this gem mine to be full. So in the course of 1 day, I'm going to get 15 gems for free because I did investment. I've recouped my investment into that gem mine by now. So I've actually now basically every day earning free profit gems as I continue and progress my account. I definitely think that gem mine is worth it. To me, it is number 3 on the top 3 list of the best use of your gems. Number 2 though, I feel it's your sparring pit. Level up your sparring pit. As you can see, I got my first 4 slots at max level, and I got that 5th slot over there at 1 of 3. It does take some gems. It does take quite a bit of gems. I think it takes 300 gems for each first slot and 350 for each slot after that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're looking at quite a bit of gems. You're looking at like 4,000 to 5,000 gems grand total. I personally think it's worth the investment. The sparring pit, these slots will level up your food for free, either your food or the champions that you actually want to grind up. So that especially the big ones, when you get to the higher levels, so between 50 and 60 takes a ton of runs, a ton of grinding to get them up from 50 to 60. You throw them in here, walk away, and let it be. And next thing you know, you come back in a day or two, and yeah, you got to level up. You're good to go. It's free. It happens. You don't have to do anything. It's passive experience for your champions, and I enjoy it. I love it. So I definitely think this is definitely worth your gems, especially if you're here for the long run. If you're here to play, you just want to grind out, have a little fun, then definitely, you know what, don't worry about a sparring pit because this is a long-term investment just like that gem mine. I think they're worth it, but again, that's just me. You know what, while they're there, let me go to level these up. That is the only thing that is not cool about the sparring pit is you have to manually level them up every single level. But look, I just leveled up the first 22 more minutes, and they're going to be at level 4. And then about 30 minutes, they'll be at level 5. So you can get a couple levels. It's not too bad at all. Now, what is the most beneficial use, the best way to spend your gems in this game by far? I think it's going to be, come here, gem shop. Gem shop right here next to me. It's the energy refill. I think the energy refill is the best use of your gems in the entire game. Spend 40 gems to get a brand new refill of energy. For me, it is 130 energy. Disclaimer, caveat, whatever you want to call it, it is worth it. The higher the level you are, the more beneficial it is. The lower level you are, the less energy you have as a max energy, because it's the energy refill. So what it's going to do is going to take the maximum energy that you have, and it's going to give you that much energy right now, right off the bat, and just boom, there it is. So if your max energy is only 60, for 40 gems, you're going to get 60 energy. For me, 40 gems will give me 130 energy. So when you're max level or when you're 60 plus, it is most beneficial for your account to do it this way. Until then, it's kind of a mediocre, almost, if anything, maybe a honorable mention for the use of your gems. But once you hit that 130 mark, it is by far the best use of your gems. Definitely, for sure. Don't forget about that one. It also reminds me, I forgot to mention one, but it's one of the worst use of your gems. I feel the worst use of your gems is the arena refill tokens, because the arena refill, you can refresh your arena every 15 minutes. Don't spend 5 energy. What is it, 5 gems? I'm going to waste an arena refresh right now. It's what? 5 gems. It's only 5 gems. You're going to save more. It's only 5 gems. But you know what? 15 minutes, save 5 gems. Boom, refresh for free. I think it's personally the most biggest waste of your gems. But your energy refills, when you're maxed out, is the best use of your gems. I hope you agree. If not, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is the best use of your gems to progress your account efficiently and effectively? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.